about Belarus. We're here in Minsk, in Belarus, and it's kind of an unusual location, a country that perhaps most Americans might not know where it is on the map. Of course, we're in Eastern Europe. Are there any? What are the benefits of working with Oxagile here in Minsk for an American company, typically?
Okay. Actually, you are right that we have difficulty sometimes explaining what's the difference between Belarus and Russia. Belarus and Russia for some people is the same place, but it's absolutely not the same place for many reasons. And one of them is that most of the talents, technology, culture, scientists, mathematicians, at the times of the Soviet Union, concentrated in Belarus, especially in the field of software engineering and building electronic components and many things. So this culture, this spirit of people is still there. So our people like that. And at the same time, their mentality is more Western rather than Eastern. So it's easy to find the contact and to find the right way to communicate and to make sure that we actually understand each other. The big difference between Western mentality and Eastern mentality, in my opinion, is that we are very committed to deliver the results and take the responsibility for what we're doing.
Yeah, it's interesting. Going back to the startup question, one of the reasons you mentioned America has a startup kind of culture, I think one of the aspects of that culture is that it's acceptable to fail. It's okay to have failures in the past because, in fact, you've probably learned more from those failures than you have from the successes. But in other cultures, and I think Western Europe is kind of categorized this way, that failure is a bad thing. You don't want to do it, don't want to have it, so therefore there's a limit to the entrepreneurial spirit. What about Belarus? Do you think there's that fear of failure here as well? Is there a limitation?
Yeah, unfortunately, we are still more close to Western Europe rather than to United States in this aspect.
And yet, for some individuals like yourself, it's like you want to be that entrepreneurial, that entrepreneur and have that entrepreneurial spirit. So I can see how it would be very appealing, even refreshing to you. So. Belarus, you said it's a separate country. It's not Russia, but yet Belarus means white Russia, right? What's the origin of the name?
There are many variants, many variations of the explanations to that. So no one knows what the real explanation is. So one of them is that we are very bright. That we have bright minds and many things. That we are very. Very good and polite, and we are people who actually respect each other and who keep their words. So that's why we are white, not black.
Okay. And it couldn't be all the snow that's outside that would be because they have snow in Russia also, right? So yeah.